welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I meal prep for the week as a nursing student who is very busy, has no time to do anything other than study, but also wants to eat healthy and doesn't want to eat out for every meal. So this is my meal prep that I have perfected, okay? She's perfect. Just kidding, it's not perfect, but it works for me. This also saves me so much time throughout the week, not having to cook very much, but also not having to spend money eating out. I usually eat out like once or twice a week, and I try to cook at home the other days. I always plan my meals on Sundays and I grocery shop on Monday morning. Recently, I've been doing this thing where I go to yoga at 7 a.m. on Monday and then go to Trader Joe's after, because Trader Joe's is way less busy on a Monday morning than it is on a Sunday morning. So that's just what has been working for me. I know I'm kind of psychotic, okay? Yoga and then Trader Joe's on a Monday morning, even though I don't have to wake up early. I know, I'm crazy. But it just gets me going for the rest of the day, and then I have my workout in and my grocery shop in, and I don't have to worry about that. All I have to do is meal prep and study for the rest of the day. So today's meal prep is going to be done in under 2 hours, okay? Everything under 2 hours. My philosophy around food is that I like to eat as many whole foods as possible, but I'm not crazy about it like I used to be. My relationship with food has definitely improved throughout the years. If you guys have watched my previous video about losing my period because of dieting and all of that, I've definitely moved away from the restrictive and dieting lifestyle into like eating more like whole foods and not worrying about calories. I focus more on adding nutrients into my diet instead of like taking things out, if that makes sense. I literally just try my best with eating. I'm not perfect about it. Some weeks I buy a lot more processed food than others, like especially when it comes to dinners. I feel like that's the hardest part for me, is cooking something for dinner after I come home from class or like come home from clinical. No, that does not sound fun to me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this meal prep video. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this style video because this was very fun to film. Let's get into the video. Okay, first things first, a little grocery haul. This is all the stuff I got at Trader Joe's. As you can see, it's kind of a lot. I spent $150, which is usually not as much as I would spend, but today I had to get some meat. Usually I buy meat through ButcherBox, but we're kind of running low right now, so I had to get a few things. Let's start with the stuff in front of me that wouldn't fit on the counter. So I always buy like 2 or 3 of these plain Greek yogurt, and what I do with these is on my clinical days, I will mix in a scoop of peanut butter and like a drizzle of maple syrup just for some sweetness, and I will eat this before I go to clinical, and this will keep me full for legit like 4 or 5 hours. And it's something that's easy to like get down when you're not very hungry because it's like a little bit sweet. At least for me, like I don't dread eating this in the morning. I'm definitely not hungry at like 6 a.m. before I go to clinical, so this is just something that's easy to get down and keeps you full, because when you're a nurse or you're in nursing school and you have a 12-hour clinical and you don't know when your first break is gonna be, you need to eat something in the morning. At least I do, or I feel like I'm gonna pass out. So that's what I do for my clinical shifts. And then also to clinical, I will bring some type of protein bar, or I make like protein balls, and this week I'm gonna make some protein balls and I'll show you guys those. But I also bought some Go Macro bars just because I like to alternate between like protein balls and then the Go Macro bars. So I got like all different flavors. I got an oatmeal one, I got a coconut and almond butter one, I got a peanut butter, and then a different peanut butter. I love peanut butter, as you guys can probably tell. Also, another snack that I love to have are these Chomp Sticks. I usually get them at Costco, but this week I decided not to go to Costco because I didn't feel like it. So I just got 3 of them at Trader Joe's. These are really good and they're very high in protein, so they keep you, I wouldn't say full, but if you're starving and you need something in your stomach, these are great to have on hand. Next, since it's about to be fall, you guys already know I had to get some pumpkins. I actually got 3. I got 2 orange ones and then a white one. And then I also got some chocolate chips because I'm gonna add these to my protein balls. I got some cookies for no reason other than they just looked good. They're like oatmeal coconut. I never bought cookies like this from Trader Joe's, so I'll have to let you guys know how I like them. Okay, now we're gonna move into the bigger portion of the haul. I got some butternut squash for this fall harvest sheet pan dinner I'm gonna make tonight, and I'll show you guys that. I also got some bell peppers and onions for stir fry. I got some broccoli for the orange chicken from Trader Joe's this week, so I'm gonna add some broccoli to that. I got some black beans and some corn because I'm gonna make a Southwest salad today, and I'll show you guys that as well. And then for that Southwest salad, I'm just gonna add this vegan creamy dill dressing. I got some coconut aminos. I love to put this in stir fries and just on rice. It is literally so good. Like, I like it better than soy sauce now. I think it's because I'm used to it, but I got some sweet potato for that sheet pan meal tonight, and then this is also gonna go in that sheet pan meal. I got a new kombucha fall edition. I thought this looked really good, so I'm excited to try that. I also got this tangerine sparkling beverage. I like to have a like fun drink at clinical, so I have 2 clinical shifts this week, so that's why I got 2. I got some chicken sausage for that sheet pan meal, some chicken breast for wraps I'm gonna make later this week. These chicken sausage patties are literally the best thing ever. I made a little breakfast sandwich with them this morning, and oh my god, I cannot get enough. Like, they're so good. You guys need to try them. I also got these candied pecans for that sheet pan meal. I'm so excited for that sheet pan meal, if you can't tell. I got these pumpkin cranberry crisps. I love these like types of crackers at Trader Joe's, but I've never had the pumpkin one, so I'm excited to try those. I also got this pumpkin spice granola bar. I thought it looked good. We'll see. I also got this pumpkin oat beverage. I've never tried this, and it's not the best for you, but I thought I would just like add a splash in my coffee in the morning, and it'd be pretty good. I also always get the organic grass-fed milk. I use this for my coffee and just other things that need milk. I also always get some sparkling water. This week I got the cranberry clementine. Never tried that flavor yet. I also got some dog food and then some English muffins for the breakfast sandwich I made this morning. And then another meat item I got is some chicken breast. I got 2 pounds of chicken breast because I'm gonna be using that for my salads and then also for the stir fry this week. I always get a dozen eggs every week. I'm also gonna be making some egg bites, so stay tuned for that. And then lastly, for the stir fry, I got this Japanese barbecue sauce. They don't have this at Trader Joe's. I got it off Amazon and it literally came overnight. Like, I ordered it at 9 p.m. and it came at like 5 a.m. Isn't that awesome? I love Amazon for that. So now I'm gonna get into the little meal prepping portion of the video. I'm gonna start with the egg bites because those take the longest in the oven, and I'll show you guys how I make those. I like to have egg bites on the days that I have class. Tuesday I have class from 8 to 12, so I always like to eat some egg bites before I leave for class or on my way to class. They're super easy to eat like while you're driving or just like on the go. And then Wednesday I have class from 8 to 10, so I also like to eat some before I go to class, and they keep me full for like 3 to 4 hours. I always like to bring a snack to class just in case I get hungry. But so yeah, that is what I have for breakfast during the week. I have egg bites or Greek yogurt depending on where I'm going. Okay, let's put away these groceries and then get into meal prepping the egg bite. Also, I forgot to mention, the goal is to get this all done within 2 hours. So it is 10:15 right now. We're gonna see how much we can get done before noon because I want this to be a really like realistic meal prep because I'm in nursing school and I have like no time. If you guys are also in nursing school, hopefully this can help you out and make the rest of your week a little bit easier, but also not stress you out on the day that you have to do this, because I am someone that doesn't like to spend like 5 hours in the kitchen meal prepping for a whole week. So I just like to do a few things and then I'll cook more like easy meals throughout the week. So I am not meal prepping like 7 things in one day, you know what I mean? Okay, let's get into it. Okay, we are making red pepper and chicken sausage egg bites. And then I always put jalapenos in half of them because my boyfriend eats half and I don't want jalapenos in mine, so I just do half. First things first, we're gonna preheat the oven to 350 and then prepare our tin. So I use this silicone one, I'll link it down below. It's from Amazon. And I always put a tray under because this is not sturdy. And I've learned the hard way that if you pour it in here, you can't get it in the oven. You have to use a tray underneath for sure. So if you guys have a silicone one, definitely sheet pan underneath. Makes it sturdy. Okay, 350. You are going to need some sort of blender because I blend the cottage cheese and the eggs together. That way it's a smoother consistency and you don't get that like cottage cheesy texture, you know what I mean? So I'm using this cottage cheese from Trader Joe's. You can use full fat, but I don't know. I kind of like the fat-free better. Like, I feel like it tastes better to me, I don't know. So we're gonna do 1 whole cup of cottage cheese. I only have half a cup, so we're doing 2 of these. Then we're going to do 6 eggs, and this is gonna make enough for 12 egg bites. No shells, woo! And now we blend this all together. It doesn't need very long either. That should be good. And then we're gonna add our ingredients. So I chopped up the red pepper and then also the chicken sausage. I just did 2 of the chicken sausages and I'm just gonna distribute it throughout the egg bite. And then I also chopped up the jalapeno, but I'm not gonna add that yet. We're gonna wait until the end because I'm only gonna add them to half. We're gonna add some salt and pepper and then mix it all together. Okay, now with the muffin tins, I'm just gonna put like a little bit of oil in each one so they don't stick. So you could do like spray, but I don't have any, so I'm just gonna do like a little drizzle of avocado oil, kind of just spread it throughout. And then I take a 1/4 cup measurement and scoop about a 1/4 cup into each tray. And you don't want to fill them like all the way up because they do rise. So I fill them like about 3/4 of the way. I think I would have made one more maybe. There's like a little bit of mixture left. And then 6 of them, we are just going to top with the jalapeno. You know what? I forgot to add the cheese. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. I'm just gonna top it with cheese. How did I forget to add cheese? Like I did the cottage cheese, but it also calls for a cup of just regular cheese. So I'm just gonna do a little scoop of this Mexican style cheese on each one. Usually you're supposed to mix it in, but I completely forgot to do that, so it's fine. We're improvising. Okay, now we've popped these bad boys in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, while those are cooking, I'm gonna do the protein balls. I'll have all these recipes linked down below, by the way. Thought I would switch up the angle for this one. I just washed my egg bite bowl, so that way I don't have to dirty so many dishes. Starting off with the protein powder. I'm gonna be doing 3 scoops of this. I'm using a 1/4 cup measurement, so 3/4 cup of protein powder. The cool thing about this recipe is you can literally use a 1/4 cup for the whole thing. Now I'm doing a 1/4 cup of oat flour. And I just make this myself by blending oats in a blender. It's super easy. And then a 1/4 cup of any type of nut butter. I'm doing almond butter because my almond butter is way creamier than my peanut butter is. I feel like it'd be easier. But usually I prefer peanut butter, honestly, over almond butter. And then a 1/4 cup of honey. You could also probably use maple syrup. See how they got like a little bit puffy? They will go down though. I just drained and rinsed some black beans and corn. This is for my Southwest salad that I'm gonna be making. I like to ingredient prep instead of prepping meals because if I prep a Southwest salad like all put together, I feel like it won't stay fresh as long. So like when I have these in individual containers, these will last like 3 to 5 days. And then I just have like a container of lettuce and I'm just gonna throw everything together. And then right now I'm gonna make the chicken for that. So yeah. That's a little hack for you. Ingredient prep instead of meal prep. And then you're not forced to eat the same thing multiple days in a row because you can just like add some of the ingredients but not the others. And you can mix and match and it's fun. I think we're making pretty good time. It's 11:20 and all we have to do left is just the chicken. And I'll show you guys later how I'm making the sheet pan harvest meal that's gonna be for 2 nights. So it's gonna be for tonight and then probably tomorrow. And that's kind of how I like to do my dinners is I'll cook something one night and then I'll have leftovers the next night and then I'll cook something one night and then I'll have leftovers the next night. That way I only have to plan for like 3 meals instead of planning like 7. You know what I mean? And we always eat out one night of the week. So it's mainly just 3 meals. And I always try to cook dinner on days when I'm not like too busy. So today I don't have class, I don't have clinical. So today I'm gonna be making my dinner. That's gonna take a little bit of time. That way tomorrow when I do have class, I can just come home and heat it up and it's very easy. So that's how I save time in the kitchen. I drank this whole coffee while I've been meal prepping and I'm wired. This has like 200 milligrams of caffeine. I'm not okay. It's so good though. If you guys have a Trader Joe's near you, or Whole Foods I think sells these. Anyways, we're gonna do the chicken. I was gonna air fry the chicken, but since the oven's already on, I figured might as well just throw it in the oven. And I already have a sheet pan out, so I'm just gonna take these egg bites off the sheet pan and use that for my chicken. And then while I'm cooking my chicken, I'm gonna go study. Because why sit here and like wait for the chicken to cook, you know? When I could be doing something else, multitask. That's another hack for you. If you're in nursing school, put something in the oven and then go study while it's cooking. Then by the time you're done studying, you got a meal ready. The Southwest chicken salad is probably gonna be for 2 or 3 lunches for the week. And then Thursday, Friday, I'm gonna be making some like turkey wraps and those are super easy to make. They literally take me like 5-10 minutes. So I'm not gonna show you guys that because I literally just do a tortilla, a Laughing Cow cheese wedge, turkey, lettuce, tomato, and then I just roll it up, cut in half, boom. Easy lunch. And I love those. They taste so good. Okay, let's do the chicken. Okay, I just lined the baking sheet with foil and I know that's bad to do that, but. So for the seasoning, I did salt and pepper, garlic powder, paprika, and some of the ranch seasoning from Trader Joe's. It's kind of random, I just threw things together, but that's how I'm seasoning my chicken. I thought I would do ranch because it's a Southwest salad, so I felt like that would kind of go. So I'm literally just gonna like douse these in seasoning, rub it on, and do both sides. In the oven they go for about 20 to 25 minutes. 22 minutes later. Let's check her with a meat thermometer. It looks like perfect. 165, a little too much. If you guys make this chicken, I would suggest 20 minutes because it's a little bit too hot. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me meal prep, and I hope this gave you some inspo and tips, especially if you're a nursing student, on how to eat semi-healthy if you're in nursing school, but also not spend a million years in the kitchen every week. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!